Hey everybody, we're here with another Shadows over Innistrad draft. So starting out here, looking at this pack, Declaration in Stone is a pretty good first choice. Um, yeah, nothing else here I don't think really comes close to being what we'd want to pick. We'll see what we, can wheel around. There's definitely some other decent cards in here. But this can definitely be taken first, I think. Good removal spell. Alright, so second pick here. Neglected Heirloom is good if we have creatures that flip. Um, the two white cards in here are not anything that I would consider very impressive. This is a fairly weak pack compared to the one we just looked at. Um, I'm thinking Neglected Heirloom. Uh, yeah, I think that's probably the best card here. Probably, definitely I don't think I would start taking off Fleeting Memories unless I was really going for, a Mill deck or a Delirium deck. Yeah, Indulgent Aristocrat, nothing, I wouldn't take it that high. And yeah, none of these other cards are really doing it for me, so we'll take the Heirloom. Alright, so we have Silver Strike as a removal spell. Solitary Hunter as like a solid common card. Uh, solid Werewolf if we were going in that direction. We do already have Neglected Heirloom, but it's still pretty early. Dire Swine is just a big body. Um, hmm, this is a tough one. Or Niblis. Uh, could go with that. Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Solitary Hunter after looking at all of these. Um, yeah, let's go with that. I mean, we have Neglected Heirloom. Maybe we go in that direction. Okay, Drogskull Cavalry. Uh, that's pretty good, and it our goes with our Declaration in Stone already. Pay 4 mana to put a 1/1 Spirit token onto the battlefield, and we gain 2 life. Uh, so I think that's pretty clearly the one that we want. I mean, 7 mana is expensive, so it's definitely a later game card we would be playing. But Quilled Wolf is pretty good. True Faith Censor is pretty good, but just because we already have another strong white card, I'm going to take that. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? Tooth Collector is pretty good. There's a couple red removal spells. Stitched Mangler. It's not. So we only have one green card. We could potentially go into blue and be blue-white, which would be on theme for Drogskull Cavalry if we cared about spirits. Um, Stitched Mangler is just, yeah, nice way to take down, an opponent's creature for a couple turns. Um, that's what I think I'm leaning towards here. So yeah, let's go with the Stitched Mangler. Alright, maybe Jace's Scrutiny if we want to continue in blue. There's also Forsaken Sanctuary if we wanted to, uh, consider splashing at some point, but we don't really have any black cards. Didn't really see anything really outstanding being passed to us, so it doesn't lean me in that direction. Obviously, Chaplain's Blessing, not something we'd go with. Grotesque Mutations, okay, but haven't got anything decent out of that color yet, so I wouldn't really go for that. So I think I'm just going to take Jace's Scrutiny. So what would we want to go with here? If we were going green, fork in the road, I'm wondering maybe I just take Militant Inquisitor as just a 2/3. I don't think I want to get into black at this point, and those aren't really any reasons for us to do so. If we take the white card out of here, it's the only one in this pack, so it shows we're hopefully showing other people that we're on white. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Melt Inquisitor. We do have the one neglected heirloom. Maybe we pick up True Faith Sensor at some point. Okay, so I think I would go with Sleep Paralysis. Stern Constable, just not really anything that impressive, I don't think. Uh, Unless we had maybe some Madness cards. And yeah, nothing as far as the other colors. Nagging Thoughts, not something that I would take over Sleep Paralysis. So I think we'll go with that. All right, another Jace's Scrutiny, Compelling Deterrence, Seagraph Scob. There's just another creature, or Emissary of the Sleepless if we want more spirits and flying. So for me, it's kind of between these two. We definitely need some lower mana costed spells here too. We're kind of heavy over here, but I'm going to take Emissary as another spirit. Okay, so going back to this pack, I think we can take Press for Answers. Yeah, I'm not really looking at either of these. I'll take that. We wouldn't play the Snapper. I'll just take Macabre Waltz. Sure, no, I'll take Might Beyond Reason. I don't think we're going green. All right, Militant Inquisitor, sure. I don't think we would play that. All right, so definitely some good pickups. I think we want to look to get some more creatures. Hopefully maybe two or three drops here. We got 2 Militant Inquisitors and a Stitched Mangler, but hopefully we can do maybe a little bit better than Militant Inquisitor, since we only have at least one equipment so far. All right, so okay, well, Fiery Temper, if we were in red, that would be nice. Only one white card in here. Blue cards are either Niblis of Dusk or Daring Sleuth. I'm thinking maybe Niblis of Dusk here. Not a great. I mean, it would be nice to have done better in one of our colors that we're on so far. But we get a 3/3 fly, or not a 3/3, sorry, 3 mana, 2/1 flyer. And maybe we'll see what other spirits. Okay, so we've got Uninvited Geist, which I would probably go with that. Thraben Inspector is also not. Maybe we could wheel that, but I doubt it. Byway Courier for in green is nice. Catalog, maybe that'll wheel, or maybe Ethereal Guidance. I don't know if that's really what we want. Devilthorn Fox. Not sure that's what we want. I think this one's just probably too good to pass up. The potential to get a 3/3 that can't be blocked. So I'm going to go with Uninvited Geist. Oh, another Fiery Temper here. Oh, some good removal here. Murderous Compulsion. So there's Puncturing Light, Vessel of Ephemera. Again, staying with our kind of flying theme here. I think I would go with this. We can get, and that's another spell we can play on turn 2. Puncturing Light and Strength of Arms, maybe we wheel one of them. Um, Man, but yeah, another Fiery Temper getting past here. But it's double red, so that's tough to maybe consider start splashing for red, so I think we're going to pass that. Another Vessel or an Apothecary Geist. We've got Moondrakes, Staring Sleuth, Corpse Trawler, Veteran Cathar. Um, I'm thinking it's either between the Vessel or Apothecary Geist for me. So do we want a 2/3 or 2/1/1s? What are we looking at so far? So as far as our curve, I think we can go with the 4-drop. I think we can go with it. So let's take the Geist. All right. Are we really, let's see, for instant sorcery, I don't think we have that many where we would be considering that. Maybe another Press for Answers, although I don't know if I would really play 2 of them. It does get a card back for itself, so that's nice, but so I'll take that. So not really much for this here. I don't think I'm going to be playing either of those two. Uh, so as far as the other ones, would I play Magnifying Glass? I don't think so. Um, hmm. Probably between Magnifying Glass and maybe getting Weirding Wood. I'll take the Magnifying Glass, sure. All right, so Invocation of Saint Traft, Emissary of the Sleepless, Jace's Scrutiny. So, I mean, it's on color for us. Uh, it's not really, yes, it's nice that we can get that. I don't know, maybe we do. Oh, it's not a spirit, it's an angel token. I mean, it's easy to get 2 for 1 though if we equip and then, or not equip, attach the aura uh, and then they take out our attacker. I'm just gonna go for it since it's late and it's on color. I'm just gonna take it. So we got Silent Observer. We got another Sleep Paralysis. Harvest Hand. Human. It has Menace, so we're not really human. Would I want the Silent Observer or would I want another Sleep Paralysis? Thinking about Silent Observer, I mean, it's a good blocker. Not very impressive as far as attacking, but um, yeah, I think we'll just go with that. It's another spirit. So not really anything for us here. I don't think we need the vessel. Maybe we could take clip wings so our opponents can't make us sacrifice one of our creatures, maybe? Sure, I'll take that. So catalog, ethereal guidance. I don't think we have any madness. I'll just take this and put it to the side for now. I'm not going to be playing that. I'll take another clip wings. Moondrakes. This isn't really going to be very helpful for us because most of our creatures are going to have flying. I'll take this. I don't know if I'll play it. Sure, runaway carriage. Okay. So we still got a number of cards we're going to have to pick up. We're at 17 here. Wow. All right. I think that makes it pretty easy what our pick's going to be. Definitely taking Jace here. This is actually a pretty good pack for us anyway. Pious Evangel, Topplegeist, Just the Wind. Maybe if one of those wheels, that would be great. There's also a Strength of Arms we could pick up, Inquisitor. So we'll definitely get some other things, but I think pretty easy to say that we want to get Jace. All right, Bygone Bishop. Oh, or Angelic Purge. Wow. Cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 3 or less. I mean, we do have a bunch here. These are not creatures. Those are creatures. It's also a spirit, so that's on. We've got a Vessel here. We've got Angelic Purge, Apothecary Geist. I'm thinking Bygone Bishop just can give us such great card advantage. I hate to pass the Angelic Purge because it just answers so many problems. Um, but I think that's what I'm leaning towards now is Bygone Bishop. Yeah, I'm going to take Bygone Bishop. Alright, so we've got Reckless Scholar, Manic Scribe I don't think we want. Spectral Shepherd, this could actually be pretty cool. Return target spirit you control to its owner's hand. If we're running a lot of spirits, that's going to be really helpful. Maybe we'll get back either Jace's Scrutiny, Drifter, Emissary. I don't think the Scholar is probably not going to loop around, but we don't really have Madness or anything that we're going to want to discard, so I think the Spectral Shepherd is pretty good. Okay, so we've got Just the Wind, we've got Silent Observer. Those are probably the only two. So we're at 11 creatures right now. I'm thinking, do we want the Silent Observer or the Just for Win? I mean, we've already got Sleep Paralysis, we've got Stitched Mangler, we've got 2 Press for Answers, Jace's Scrutiny, Declaration in Stone. I think we're probably pretty good as far as removal. So we've got Puncturing Light, Inquisitor's Ox, Angel of Deliverance. I don't think I would take Angel of Deliverance. We've already got Drogskull Cavalry, which is our kind of late game card. I don't think we need that. There's another Sleep Paralysis in here too. I'm kind of leaning towards Puncturing Light. It's not great. Could get the Oxus for another body, but I'll take Puncturing Light. Okay, so there's Eerie Interlude. I don't know. Could be kind of cool with Drogskull Cavalry, I guess, sending them all away and then returning them, but what are the other options? Survive the Night or Catalog. Target creature gets +1/+0. Trying to think if there's other benefits as far other than Drogskull Cavalry. I think we'll take it, but I don't know if we'll play it. From under the floorboard, surprised to see it that late. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery, investigate. Deny exists counter card or trigger spell. I think we'll take it. 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 I think we Maybe we just take deny existence and put it in the sideboard. I don't know, I kind of want to take from under the floorboards. I don't, am I going to bring this in? I don't know, I can't see myself doing it. So I'm going to take from under the floorboards. So here, don't think I'm going to play Hope Against Hope. I don't think I would play Stern Constable. Maybe if yeah, it's not even really that great as a one-drop creature. It's my only concern here. We're only at 12 creatures. Um, but, I don't know, maybe I'll take the Golem and put it over there. I think I'll take the Inquisitor's Ox. Not going to play either of the Vessels. I'll just take Weirding Wood. Okay. I think I want Moorland Drifter, just to give us another early creature we can play. Let's put that over here. Let's take the Vessel. Sure. So I think we're looking pretty good. Maybe I would take out the Heirloom. We don't have any creatures that transform. So I think this is not going to be very helpful for us. So let's take that out. So we have to make one cut. Probably keep all the creatures that I have. I don't think I want to get rid of any of those. So looking at our spells down here, maybe Eerie Interlude is the one. Either Eerie Interlude or Invocation of Saint Traft. The only reason I mean this could be good is that, with a lot of flyers, maybe it will be in a position where it's safe for us to attack more often and not get 2-for-1'd. If they have a removal spell, or, well, I guess a removal spell doesn't matter, but if they don't have any blockers, they will have a hard time killing our creatures. So yeah, everything. So we have the 2 mil Inquisitors, Moorland Drifter, which is not a flyer unless we have Delirium. Inquisitor's Ox, Uninvited Geist, Stitched Mangler. And as far as Eerie Interlude, that gives us the benefits of this to gain life. Is there really any, well, benefits for this? We get more spirits when it comes in. Okay, if you control another spirit, you gain 3 life. So there's some... Nah, there's some synergies there. Is it enough to warrant playing it, or would we rather have this to potentially get in more damage? I'm thinking taking out Eerie Interlude is the one we want to take out. So kind of looking at it overall, we have some early kind of removal spells we could play. A lot of creatures for 3 mana, and then a few at the upper end. Let me see what this one does, because I wasn't even sure. Scry 1, draw a card, return target creature to its owner hand. Again, whenever an opponent casts a reverse spell, each turn counter that spell. So I guess the goal here is get this up to 8. Um, okay, cool. So I think I'm good with this. Combine groups. Okay, so couple more white cards. Got a double in each. Uh, okay. 9, 8. I think that's fair. Sure, let's go with that. Go with 9, 8. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good about this, I guess. I mean, we've got some good, uh, some good early answers. I think our flyers will be hopefully good for getting through some damage. And then we've got some nice late game cards too. So, yeah, so I think we'll go with this, and we'll see how it goes.